Alrighty. Hello everybody. This is Kirusho here, and now, before we begin, let us give a brief little review. In the last part, a number of things have happened. Now, in the last part, we had Deku. Deku and Renegade. These two were making plans. A copy had to be destroyed because it was beginning to divert from its original path. Now, that was not good. Nezu has already taken out multiple copies before, and right now he would report it back and get a replacement for Izuku. Now, speaking of that, two other copies were made, and right now those two, they have their orders. They know what to do. And right now, after meeting with Redestro of the Meta Liberation Army, Deku, he had a few ideas. A few things he wants to do. Right now, Ibarra, she's going to be a massive amount of help here. Because she's going to be spreading the message, the way things are. Ibarra, she already is on Deku's side. However, it's the methods, the extremes, the things that she doesn't understand that she questions. And Deku, he's going to make her a believer, whether she likes it or not. Now, right now, Deku, he's been doing a lot. And right now, we do actually have over on top of a rooftop. Right now, there's a man standing over a former hero. A hero who, right now, they are laying there bleeding. They're hurt. And right now, a man will get a turn after hearing a gust of wind and seeing somebody standing there. Now, the man is going to hold his hands up, expressing disdain. He's here to talk to him. Him turning. And right now, Stain will go to start directly at Renegade. What are you doing here? I thought that you were a villain. Oh, no. I try to do what I think is good. That's what makes people think I'm a villain. They don't understand the way I think. Many people call me crazy. Don't you agree? Now, Stain is going to turn, asking Renegade. He can relate. People don't understand why he does what he does. A man of focus, I see. A man after my own heart. I do have to say, though, I'm a bit of a fan. Mind if we chat for a second? Now, Stain will going to bring his sword directly down onto the hero's throat, right now piercing it through the back of their head. As you tell Renegade, they can, but he should make it fast. Now, Renegade, he does at least ask Stain if he'd be willing to work with the League of Villains. Right now they want to take down many pros. They want to hurt many who are in it for the fame. Many who are in it for, well, resources and just things that aren't what you should be a hero for. Now, fame, glory, and money. Right now, Stain is here to say it. People become heroes for reasons, arbitrary things. They're given a number, and that number holds value to them. That's what it is. And right now, Deku, he does at least get on Stain's level. And while Stain, he does actually like talking to Renegade for a second, he does want to do things a bit more solo. Renegade is an extreme villain, and he can understand from his years of experience. Trying to work with him, it may not be good. I mean, Stain's a pretty crazy guy, but right now he's a bit concerned. And Deku, he does at least try to sweeten the deal. If Stain works with him, then he can meet All Might. Along with that, there's a multitude of other things he could do. He'll be able to take out pros who they just be greedy. And he'll be able to actually get more followers. There are people out there who believe in him. There are people out there who base their entire ideals around what his are. If he joins up with Renegade, they can at least begin to explore that a bit more. Right now, he does have contacts who are everywhere. The everyday person. They're tired of the Age of Heroes. Because the Age of Heroes doesn't define everybody. Now, Stain is here about it. It's definitely an interesting offer. Now, Stain, he does actually think about that. As Renegade, he will go to spread his wings and fly away. And Stain is going to see that. Deku's quirk. It's definitely something else. And right now, Deku, he will go to slip a feather on a Stain, since he wants to listen in and see what he does. Now, right now, Deku, he does go to fly away, as we do actually cut over to another version of him. Right now, Renegade, he's made more plans. Right now, he's watching Gentle squirm. He finds it to be funny. The man's starting to go off the deep end. The man's been a bit crazy. He went from stealing to killing. And right now, he's trying to find out where Deku draws the line. And Deku's curious. If he just watches Gentle, if he doesn't intervene or say anything, will he just keep going? Will he murder and kill? Will he go on a rampage? Will he go crazy eventually? Honestly, all of them are very, very good questions. And right now, Renegade, he watches Gentle on a live stream. Gentle, he looks haggard. He looks worn. He looks tired. He looks like he hasn't showered in at least 3 days. His hair is greasy. And right now he does greet the live stream, expressing to many people about what he has planned for today. And right now Deku, he does get to close it and save it for later. Gentle will upload this soon. He knows it. And he's gonna have fun watching it. Now, right now Renegade, he does go to walk into a room. As right now the villains, they're all getting prepared. And Deku, he does want to stand there. Him going to bring his hands up and whistle. Now, right now there is where his Nomu, they do arrive. And the villains, they do begin an attack on a hero agency. Now, right now we do actually have All Might. All Might is stand there in his gear, thinking about a lot. Thinking about what to do, what to say, and what may happen. Now, right now All Might does have a few things go through his mind. He thinks that right now, Renegade, he's going to be involved here. Him leaping through the air. And right now he's curious. The security alert tells him this was posted minutes ago. And right now he needs to get there fast. Now, we do actually have another hero agency in another city, where right now, everybody, they are scared. They all do stand there surrounded by villains. And the villains, they are doing quite a bit. We do actually have Renegade. Right now, Nomu, they're all walking around. And the heroes who have already tried to fight back, they've either been taken down or have been killed. And right now others, they're still nursing their injuries. As right now Renegade, he does walk through an entire line of people, currently crouching and trying to hide inside of a room. Right now he does look at all of them, before going to bring his hands up and going to point out to 2 different people. Now, Momo and let's just say, Jirota. I believe that's what this name is. Jirota, they do get to take the 2 people Deku pointed at. And right now the 2 people, they are brought outside the room, as Deku, he will get to fire a weapon. And right now he will get to walk back in, expressing to all of them about what is currently going to happen. Deku actually going to bring his hand up as a knife is starting to get made in his hand. And Deku does express him going to toss down the knife that right now it clattering to the ground as all of them do stare at it. One of them will survive. One of them will fall. The others, though, they're all going to die. If they aren't killed by the opposition, they're definitely going to be killed by whoever isn't holding that knife. Now, all the heroes do stare at each other, and right now Deku will get to see it. The camaraderie at show. And right now, everybody, they do stare at each other. As a hero, the Yuguras won't turn to the villain, about to express how he won't turn them against each other. But the moment the Prota is going to turn and open their mouth, Deku, he brought up a weapon, blasting directly into their forehead. And right now the person does go to hit the ground. Deku, looking at everybody, expressing all of them. They really gotta know. This can end with only one of them alive, or all of them dead. I mean, it's their choice. If he doesn't make an example of them, then he'll make a crime scene out of them. And well, that would be funner to fuck with the detectives, but hey, fucking with them right now is his first priority. That's plan A. Plan B is to fuck with the detectives. So, before he decides to start arranging them in funny fashions, all of them need to know. One of them can survive. Now, which one of them will do it? Which one of them, a person lunging forward towards a knife? And right now, everybody, they do get to lunge forward as well. All of them trying to fight for the weapon. Now, Deku right now is going to back away and watch the current battle. Deku is watching pros that he does somewhat have familiarity with. He watches pros he has seen on TV. Right now, they're all trying to fight. They're all trying to gain the advantage on a weapon. Gain the advantage on this. Some of them are trying to use their quirk. And right now they're finding that their abilities aren't able to be used. And right now they do have to try and rely on physical abilities. Now, right now the person staying there left, they're staying there after about 3 different fights. And them having the knife for at least half of them. And the person they're scared. I mean, their friends are dead around them. Their coworkers. And right now Deku will try to express to them about what's going to happen. They'll be moving on to the championships. Now, right now there actually is later, where heroes, they do find evidence as to all of this. People being forced to fight one another. The League of Villains being here. I mean, all of it's so bad. And there is actually the heroes. The heroes, they're having a hard time. The villains are getting bolder and bolder. Crime is on the rise. They're being spread more thin. It's not good. I mean, what are they going to do 10, 20 years from now? If this keeps up, society might crumble. Collapse? No, that won't happen. Now, we do actually have another copy of Deku, who, right now, they are actually doing quite a bit. One copy of Deku is living his life at UA with Ochako. Another is currently being Renegade. Another copy is talking to Stain. And this copy? Well, this one. They're doing quite a bit. They're trying to look into a few people on the rise. They're trying to look into this mysterious vigilante? Villain? He doesn't really know. All he knows is people are popping up dead, and he's not responsible. So, if it isn't him, it's gotta be somebody else, right? Not someone he knows, maybe. So, what's going on with that? Now, right now, Deku, he does actually think about a lot of things. Him currently sitting there on a rooftop. Now, right now, Deku currently just sit there having a mask on his head. it being different from his renegade mask. And he is trying to observe, do a few other things. Tonight, Deku actually somewhat standing there in a bit of a hero pose, thinking, is a bit of a dark night. Tonight, it's been a bit crazy. Right now, he's seen multiple villains, multiple people committing crimes, and yet he has not seen anything linking these people to the villain he's looking for. He wants to recruit them, maybe pull them to his side, gain their favor. He knows that Ibarra right now is currently doing some recruiting with the Meta Liberation Army. People they follow Renegade, they're inspired by him, and now they can work directly for him. I mean, it says quite a bit. Now, Renegade is stand there, and right now he does get to at least hear something. Him going to turn as he does get to spread his wings and fly off. Now, right now Renegade, he does actually going to send out his own feathers. Him going to observe the situation beforehand. And he actually does want to go to feel it. He feels the vibration of a voice. And the person, they're trying to beg for help. And right now, the person has come flying down. Now, right now Deku, he does going to fly down and land. As currently a man, he was running before he does actually someone go to fall forwards and onto the ground. Him laying there, as right now he's huffing and puffing. The man coming to walk over and going to bend down. Him going to bring his hand out and grab something that directly is embedded in the person's body. The person screaming out as they do going to pull out a metal ball. Now, Renegade currently is going to stare at the person. Deku going to express, my, what does he have here? The person going to turn. And right now, Deku is going to see them. Their clothes. They're wearing a jacket. And he sees a mask. But what is that supposed to be? It's sort of... No. I mean, it's kind of shiny, but it's plastic, isn't it? What is that? Is that a Halloween mask? Now, right now, the person, the Deku Express, he's here today because he wants to talk to them. He's assuming they're the vigilante. Now, the person is going to turn and run. And Deku, he is going to try and read their mind, trying to stop them from moving. However, the person, they're bolting. And Deku, he's alarmed by that. He can't read their mind. Now, Deku, he does get to try and fly after them. And the person, they just kept running and running. Deku actually going to fly directly in front of them and land. As the person, they went to go bring their hands up and go to blast directly out with their powers. Now, Deku right now, he's struck by something. And his body does going to disappear, since it struck a vital area. Now, the person they do get to see that. Them going to turn and run off. Renegade's after them. They know it. The Renegade's going to come after them. They need to get out of here. Now. That being what the person's thinking. And right now, there actually is the copy, who is destroyed. Now, right now Deku, he's been annoyed to hear about what's going on. And right now, currently Deku, he is walking down a hallway. He has a few ideas. A few things he wants to do. He has a few plans. And right now, he does have a few ideas. He has a few things already set in place. Pieces set into motion. And right now, he is a bit concerned. But then again, he really shouldn't be. If that's the case, he'll be okay. As right now, Deku, he doesn't stop and open a door. Him going to walk inside, as right now overall, he does somewhat sit there. And Deku, he does get to ask him if he does need a hand, or if he's already done. And overall, he does get to someone express. He's done for right now. But if he does want to try and talk to her, he can do something. Overhaul gonna stand and turning directly to face Deku. Him expressing he understands what Renegade is capable of. So, he's gonna make this once. He's gonna say this once and make it quite clear. Hurt her, and they'll have a problem. He knows what Renegade's done, and so far from what he's seen, he doesn't have a limit to cruelty. He will say this. If he does anything to her that is extreme by his standards, they will have a problem. He will blow him apart with his goddamn quirk. And that does say quite a bit. So, talk to Eri all he wants. But, if he does try to make a plan for her, let him know what it is. And he'll either approve it or say no to it. Now, overhaul, he just doesn't walk out of the room. Him expressed to Deku. He needs to remember, they're all working together on this. And they all need to cooperate. Now, Deku, he does want to understand. And right now, he actually just goes to sit down with Eri. Because he does want to talk to the young girl. And find out exactly what is going through her mind. Now, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. And have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys in the next part.